So for more on this, we're bringing in business and markets analyst and NewsMax contributor Seth Denson, as well as adjunct professor at Montclair State University, Dan Geltrude. Gentlemen, good morning. Let's start off with this one. Tech giant Oracle taking on U.S. oversight of the algorithm and the security of TikTok under the terms of a deal structured by the Trump administration. So the final details still, kind of being ironed out as multiple joint venture partners figure out its stake in the deal. Seth, I'm going to go to you on this one. What can we anticipate from this new deal?
Well, we can anticipate Oracle potentially doing even better than they've already done this year. Their stock is up nearly 100%. Of course, Texas-based company, so we'll take that. But this is really where Oracle is going to give direct oversight to the algorithm. The question will be, how much will the Chinese government, and specifically ByteDance, allow that algorithm to be seen and understood? That is the terms of this deal. We expect the president to sign a delay for another 120 days just to put the final touches on it. Yeah. But good day for Oracle and many other investors that are looking to impact. By the way, TikTok, a $24 billion impact to the U.S. economy.
My goodness gracious. So moving on a little bit, something not going so well. Spirit Airlines planning on axing roughly 1,800 flight attendants. That's about a third of the workforce, all to cut costs in its second bankruptcy in only a year. This coming as the airlines seek to save $100 million in savings from its pilots. Ooh, Dan, Spirit not having a good time right now.
No, they're not. And look, there's going to be concern out there from consumers related to, should I be flying Spirit? Is it safe? Listen, having a bankruptcy situation does not equal a safety issue. We've seen United, Delta, American in the 2000s go through this, and there were no safety concerns. So, yes, Spirit is really having a tough time here, and unfortunately, people are going to get laid off. But at the same time, we have to make sure that safety standards are maintained, and I believe they will be. So let's hope, for everyone's sake and all the people that work at Spirit Airlines, that they will be able to come out of this after all of this bankruptcy talk.
Yeah, and reiterating what you said, I mean, safety first, absolutely, when it comes to these airlines, especially ones going through bankruptcy. But moving on a little bit, Netflix signing a co-marketing deal with Anheuser-Busch, promoting TV shows and beer, of course. What do you make of this move, Seth? Is this a smart strategy?
It probably is for Anheuser-Busch. This is one of those rising tide hopefully lifts their boat. And the reality is Anheuser-Busch did make a comeback in their stock price after the Dylan Mulvaney saga, but it's dropped right back down. They're down 7% on the year. Meanwhile, Netflix is up nearly 40%. So I think this is Anheuser-Busch saying, hey, we want to hitch our wagon to a stock that's outperforming, and knowing it's getting a lot of eyeballs, especially with deals recently signed to get U.S. Open women's soccer, the NFL, and many of these others that are coming to Netflix soon.
Yeah, Netflix is really kind of trying to dive into that live sports field. But speaking of beer, Michelob Ultra is now the top-selling beer in the country, beating out Modelo. So for AB InBev, this move marking a comeback from Bud Light's partnership, as Seth just mentioned, with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney. Dan, what do you make of Modelo's declining popularity?
Well, there's a number of reasons for that, but if we step back for a moment, isn't it nice to see a domestic beer sitting on top, right? Michelob Ultra, and the way they got there was really their marketing related to it's a healthier choice. So although you have Modelo having some struggles, listen, they're still number 2. It's not like they dropped out of the top 10 here. I mean, they're still doing pretty well, but what's happening to them? Well, tariffs have impacted them. They've had some economic headwinds, and there's slipping demand related to Hispanic consumers. So when you add these things up, yes, they have dipped, but you know what? I don't actually mind sitting back and watching the beer wars play out.
Seth, are you enjoying the beer wars?
I enjoy beer regardless of how it comes to me, Alex. And I like a good Modelo with the lime, and I'll take a Michelob Ultra when I'm trying to keep myself looking as sharp as Dan.
I I love it. Our money men back together. Such a fantastic conversation.
The boys are back.
The
This
boys
is great.
are back.
This is a lot of fun.
We love it. Seth, Dan, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Great conversation as always.
Thanks,